Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Foundry. How you Foundarians doing today? Hopefully really good. And we are back working on this reactor, which I'm only on the, third biggest part? So this is definitely going to need to expand. Oh, do I not have enough? So I'm going to have to build up some more here, which I guess I am not close enough to. Now I am. I guess I'm going to have to move that antenna a bit. And we are going to have to dig out. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm going to have to dig all of this out. They should be bringing more stuff over here to dig that area out. And we'll expand on that too. Right now, we are building the steam generator. Now, if you go look at here, you press F1, go all the way down. The steam generator is third part in the 5-part section. So, the reactor, which is over here to the left, will send an energized reactor compound to the steam generator with other stuff. We need water and electricity and something else. The depleted stuff will go back to the reactor in a cycle. This will create high pressure steam with the water coming in, and it turns the turbines. Now the turbines are right here, which are pretty big, and I'm not sure how they work yet, but we can lay this down for a second and see what it's going to look like. Where's my? I just had my book. What am I doing here? I'm going blind. There it is. All right, so we got a high pressure, then we got pipeline out, Oh, it's only 2 pipelines out. I'm gonna guess that's where the power is. So I'm not building this yet because I'm not sure how it's gonna turn out. We're still waiting for this thing to be built, and then we got to move. Oh, you know what we got to do? We got to build more of those. We need a bunch of these. We're slowly building this up, and we're building those up. These guys are all flying, waiting for stuff to drop in. That's because it's coming off the rail here, going over there. It's that high-tech, this stuff right here, high-tech construction material. I got plenty of construction material, just high-tech construction material that needs to be built. And if you haven't seen previous episodes, you can go look. We are building over here at the rubber aquatic area, the high-tech construction material. So the train is dropping off the material right here, driving around here, dropping off the circuits, picking up the high-tech construction material, driving down here, picking up the reactor fuel stuff. Or no, they're picking up the ignium powder stuff. I'm doing some stuff down here to... Oh, it's still not the ignium powder. Jeez Louise. It's picking up the ignium enriched water. And what's the other one it's getting? I can't remember now. Olumic acid and the ignium enriched water. Which the water, it's going in pretty good. The acid, we'll have to wait and see. It does fill up some. Then this is going in here, making the Xeno crystal sludge. The acid mixed with these charged crystals and the Xeno crystals. Sludge is going in there, which we got plenty of those. And then it goes in here to make the reactor briquettes. And whenever there's a Xeno crystal or charged Xeno crystal left over, which there's a certain amount, it gets put back into here. Then the briquettes are going over here, which I got tons of those in there right now. And they're going into this. What is this thing anyway? I forgot. Fuel mixture. Hey, look at that. And it goes, the briquettes go in, the fuel mixture with this right here gets put into here. And the reactor fuel mixture is putting out energized reactor compound at 10% right now, which I'm assuming I can jump up. And hello, Dolly. This thing is disabled. What if we start? All right, max input, max output. So this right here is the reactor depleted. This output's the depleted. This is the energized stuff. So the energized stuff is coming out of here, which I got to move over to there, which is going to take quite a few of these. And we got to make it go up. All right. And then this, I'm going to turn it. Nope. Wrong one. That way. Then it's sort of like the pipes, you know? I just don't exactly know. It doesn't have the same one block turn radius thing. Is this going to work? Actually, I think that's going to be one small. Okay, so that looks right. That's going to be off, isn't it? Yes, it is. Jiminy crickets. All right, so this one, that's right. I said it. I said Jiminy crickets. And then the one in the middle. All right, so that has the fluid going in. It should. Energized. Energized. Oh, wait. So this right here, high pressure steam, that's the, is that the output? Output. And this is the input of water. So we are going to need water. I am going to need more water. I'm going to have to need water from over here. So I wonder if, like... look. This is a... This one's a big one, isn't it? How does it... Okay, so that's the water going out. Okay. Let's put this here. And we're going to put that. And that's the big pipe. It's going to fly. And we got to, now I'm going to have to move these, which I'm going to need to make more, over to that. I don't even know where to go from there, though. know if this is right or not. We'll find out. And that's a 4-way or 6-way. So I wonder if it's, let's see, hold on. 189, 188. But a single one, that's like 2 of these. Because look, if I want to do this 2, then I got to take 2 of those. Couldn't I just do a bunch of these? Wouldn't that work? What if I flipped it this way? It's only let me build one at a time, though. This seems more efficient only because it's taking one and building it across, which that one now is off by 1. Nope, it's not. And I'm not far enough down anyway. Yeah, see, I gotta go down even more. But then again, I kind of like the way it looks. It's this. It's much easier to eye it up when it's the pipes. All right, so all of this, I'm just going to take back. I'm going to take all of these, whatever that was. And let's go down. Nope. It's gonna make me do it one more time. Now let's go down. All right, so that should be bringing water in. Speed 100%. Output is full. High pressure steam. So now I've got to build this. I have to build this so I can get the steam out. Question is, which way is the way to build this? All right, so I'm in the front and the steam is here, so that's not going to work. That's got to go around. So that plus symbol needs to be in the back. Let's line this up a bit better. Yeah, so that plus symbol needs to be in the back. So I guess that's the output for the electricity. All right, so I am there. Pipeline, pipeline, and that's it. Now this has to be built. And this pressure out goes into here somewhere, or one of these. And I'm assuming makes electricity. We do have one more piece, which is the cooling tower base. Now this, while that's being built, is the depleted reactor compound, which is going into here. Oh, wow. I should have put it on that side. Can I still do that? I think I still can. Hold on. La 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 la. Losing my book. So I'm looking at the front of it. Wait a minute. I am not looking at the front of it. I got to go right here. All right, there I am. That's the depleted. And I got to add it to this one. Oh, why can't I do that? Oh, I can't, I guess, because it's working now. You know what? It is what it is. We'll just run with it. And I'll make 25 more of those. And I will turn this. Let's go out one just in case. Over here. Take this one. Alright, so I've got to pay attention to this. How do I want to do this? That's too far. Then we take this and go down with it. And that's too far. Maybe there? And they'll switch it over that way. Oh my goodness, will that work without me adjust? Oh my gosh, did I just get that in the first try? What? Temperature's 800, minimum 700, target's 8. Status not active. What if I go over there? Recycling loop is not active. Current load. Reactor always burns fuel at a target utilization rate. In case the full output isn't needed, the reactor can be operated at lower loads to conserve fuel. And I need to build more of those. Max input rate, 180. Get out of here. I'm reading. 90,000 liters a minute of water. Speed enabled. I wish there was a way to tell what's running. I mean, it looks all cool. High pressure steam is... Oh, this is built. Cool. Wait, what does it say? Output. Fuel residual exhaust steam. High pressure steam is in here. So I have to hook these two up. Okay. All right. And... What? You mean this is the first time I've had a direct run where it worked out just perfectly? All right, so this is running into that now. No grid connection. Ooh, that's right. So this has to go to a high grid connection, right? Let's go this way. This way. All right, so that gives it a grid connection. Oh, look at that. Max output 36 megawatts. Okay, so the residual. Now, what's the residuals for the cooling tower, right? Depleted, energized. No, turbines. Steam goes to turbines. Wait, is this the turbine? No, this ain't the turbine. Oh, it is the turbine. Oh, look at me. I'm paying attention. So speed goes in here. Exhaust steam is in the cooling tower. So I have to build a cooling tower right here next to this. Which I need to get rid of this stuff anyway. Let's just get rid of all of this. Not you guys. Well, I guess you guys can go in there. Come on, let's make it quickly. Let's make it. A little bit more, and we're almost there. And I am out of foundation. So I got to get a little closer to this guy. Put you right over here. Now I got to wait till he builds up. In the meantime, we've got a... Ooh, wow. This thing is large. And I am going to need more of this. Taken out. Where's my gun? Destroy the world, man! You know what? Let's take it over as far as it'll go. And then all the way up. Then we'll take all of these all the way up. Turn off my robots. Those over. And I'm just going to clear this whole area. All right, so this whole area will be cleaned out. So the drone should be coming over any minute now. And okay, so the foundation is now going up because this thing is now powered, which is good. Take all this over there. And all right, let's see how this thing lays down now. Ooh. See all the robots? They're coming in to drill everything out. Let's see how this looks. Cooling tower. Big thing. Then I'm in the front. So we can pipeline input, but I'd rather have the pipeline input back here. And that's it. There's no other pipeline inputs? No, one. But I don't like this here. I want to move it just at least space in between. And then I want to line it up. Yep, that's right. I did that. Yeah, I know. You guys want to help your brothers and clear all this stuff out. Come on. A little bit more. Get this one. There we go. $750. All right, we'll come back to you guys in a minute. I want to put down this cooling tower now, but I want it to be lined up with the other one. All right, 2 spaces. And I am on that side. So I'm facing right here. So I should put it here. Start construction. Wow, that thing is huge. Now, hopefully the pipe, yep, see the pipeline's there, which hopefully lines up with this one. Now, once that's built, the 2 times, why does it say 10 times? So 111 can have 10 turbines? Wait. Can we really have 10 turbines? Stop construction really quick. Wait a minute. Excuse me. You're saying one of these will power 10 turbines? Reactor facilities full of mixed reactor utilization target. Xeno power is fed to the steam generators. The generators then produce high pressure steam for compounds, which then can feed back Xeno reactors for increased efficiency. Hit. Use the pipeline liquid intake to draw in larger amounts of water. Yeah, that's what it did. Steam is consumed by multiple high pressure turbines to generate power. Higher the utilization target of the Xeno reactor, the more turbines are required to fully process the reactor output. 1 turbine per 10%. Turbines are also creating exhaust steam byproduct, which can safely disperse via the cooling tower for 5 turbines. So I could at least put 5 turbines in here. Okay, never mind. You get these. All right. So I could put more turbines. Turbines are concrete and steel beams. So I need a lot of those. So let's go get some concrete and steel beams. Well, we just found another problem. As in, the steel beams are being emptied out, which I didn't think was possible, but evidently is. What in the world, man? Is it because I've been using all these steel beams in there? Holy cow. And these turbines, look, I can make 2 of them. I'm gonna need to... I've got 1, I made 2, and I need to make 1 more. Oh, I ain't got enough steel beams. All right, there we go. Then I'll have 4 of these things, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's as far as I want to go right now. But this... Why are we running out of steel beams? That's a little bit bothersome to me, which means I need to make blue belts. Pistons. To empty this out really fast. So I need some hydraulic pistons. Hopefully we have enough over here. Oh, I'm running out of robot parts. Pistons. I'm running out of pistons. Awesome. Thermalate sheets. And I'm starting to run out of thermalate sheets. That's because I built those factories over there. So I've got 4 factories running, or 3 of the brand new factories running right there on top, which is eating up all this material. I need to go see where I'm making steel beams. I know where I am. I'm making steel beams over there. But we will come back to that. Plus, I'm using all this foundation for this stuff. I didn't realize I could feed 5 of these. So if I'm doing that, then I need to feed 5. Nope, we got to put it here because the electricity's in the front. Two. You won't let me put another one down without the foundation. We'll take this foundation all the way as far as we can take it. Yep, I put it the wrong way, but put this one in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we got 5 of those going. Now, this one. Wait a minute. I'm in the front. Oh, I've got all these set up wrong. Power goes out the front. Which means I'd need the turbine in the back anyway, but maybe I could run it around front somehow. All right, so the electricity, which is the lightning bolt, now we should be good. Start that one. Pipeline output, pipeline input. Oh, wait a minute. Did I do this one wrong? Because this is the input. That is the output. Okay, yeah. High pressure, input. Oh, I guess you can't. It doesn't matter what it is. High pressure. Input, output, and start. Now I've got these getting built, which I'm going to need to build the cooling tower over this side, which we already know is huge. But I want to put it here, so all of this needs to be covered. I thought I put one in the water. Let's get that one done. Hopefully this will be enough for the cooling tower. Yes, it will. And it doesn't matter which side I build it on. But I don't want it right up against it. Need a little bit more foundation. As my 3 is building up and these guys are coming out, I'm gonna build all these for me. All right, let's put you. All right, that should be enough of that. And then we will do the same thing on this. And I'm around the backside, so that'll be this pipeline area. So we will have these. Oh, that's the water going in right here. That'll be the output going across all of these. And then this will be the output going into this one, which means I'm going to need a lot of those. That's where all my steel's going, because I keep building a bunch of these. I keep building a bunch of everything. Let's go over here and check out this steel real fast. All right, so this is our steel production. It looks like we're running out of this stuff. It's not making it all the way down on all of them, which means this should be the blue. I am going to need more than that, though. There's no way 200 just covered that little bit. Yeah, it figures. Which means I need rubber. Oy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some rubber, build some more blue ones. Figure how I can traverse all this stuff to get it in there quicker. But see, now it's going down through all of them. And that's why I need that to be blue. This one's not a problem, I don't think. Nah, see, the red is getting down there to the end. It's this ore. And 5 data cables. I know somebody told me I should use the data cables, but I don't know how to use them yet. I need to go get some rubber and I'll be right back. That's the steel. All right, 1 sec. So I did a lot of stuff to make some more blue conveyor belts, which now I got 276. I haven't used up all my red ones I had in inventory. But for now, this is just what we need. We need to get these up to all up to blue. A lot of that out of there. But with this up to blue, it should be pumping all these out. And I was over at the base, the landing zone, and I was clearing out all that excess rock that was broken down and putting them in different areas, hoping to get more steel out. Now see, even with the blue, it's just almost getting there. Like, I couldn't add another crusher. And because that's going in there like that, this isn't filling up. Which probably means, nah, I guess there is some of it getting around to this side. I didn't think there was, but it does mean there is some getting around in there. I'm not worried about this one. This one seems to be fine. It's the blue. And I'm debating on whether or not I should add one more crusher. Like to extend it out this side some. Because I really can't go down that side. Well, I could. I could just move this. It actually probably would be better if I did move this. And this is an output. That's right, put it on top, Mike. I have the time to waste doing this. And ooh, I don't have any greens. Oh, guess what? I'm making everything blue over here now. I could add another crusher. Or I couldn't because I don't have the stuff to make another crusher. But it is going in now. It's starting to fill that up, so that's promising. And I have this set to or 120 seconds. That way at least it's taking stuff every 2 minutes for the time being. I could even add another one of these in there. Do I have one? No I don't. Ooh, I can make one. Put that in there. Oh, I can't make one for 55 more. I don't know. I'm thinking about adding the other crusher, though. It's the assembler. Where's my crusher? Oh, it's over here. Machine parts, plates. Everything's smoking. You know what? I am going to make another crusher. One sec. I got the crusher built. We're going to see how well that goes. Took me a minute and I had to run around a bunch of stuff, but we will see how this goes. Oh, I don't have no greens. I have to build some green conveyor belts. If I don't, I'm gonna have all kinds of problems with this. And go. Put this one in. And we'll set this out to it is rubble, right? Fancy iron blend. What? Hold on. What is the advanced iron blend? One advanced iron blend takes 2 steel. 15 of these equals 15 steel. So if I do this, oh, I need 0. Ignium ore and 0 ferrite ore. So I need these 2 crushed, and then it'll transfer that. Nah, I'm not gonna do all that. What do you know? I didn't think another one would work, honestly. Alright, so well, let's go ahead and do this one then. And then we'll output for steel. Might be able to do another one too. It all depends on how fast this goes. So it's still increasing. So I could do one more. That's why I moved that stuff back too, by the way. I ended up moving this back further just so I could empty out some. Alright, so now it's still slightly going up. Could probably add one more. You know what? I think I'm going to stop right there. Just right here. Only because I have been using a shite ton of steel to build all this stuff over there. You know, I've been using a ton of steel to build these things up and to build the pipes right here. So maybe once I stop building all that up, it'll calm down. Let's go over here and look at this and let this run for a while. Well, what do you know? Everything is all built. Now I am going to have to take this and we are going to have to put in the 6 ways. And then connect those all up. And can I daisy chain these together? Oh, I can't daisy chain them, huh? I don't even have any of those. Can I just put one of these on here? That's not what I wanted, but just, I don't know, make it look better. I don't know how I did that. So we'll take this wire off. All right, so all of these are connected now. We'll start. 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 That one has already started. Now I got to turn this up to 50%. Right? That way, because I have 5 of them going. Then I have to take this pipe and then we got to 6-chain it. Out to there, which comes out to here. I think this is the same level. Oh, that's beautiful. And oh, look at that. All this goes out. And then we start the cooling tower. The cooling tower acts as a last step in the Xeno power plant and is used to disperse large quantities of unusable exhaust steam. So this just disperses steam, nothing else. So cooling tower times 2. So I could technically have 2 cooling towers. Which, now that you said that, I need to build 2 of them. But I will need 1,000 concrete and 400 steel. Yes, steel and concrete. Give me a moment. So I built another steam. Oh, I still need... Just another room full of stuff to put down here. And I have to build and I'm right here, so the steam thing will be in the back. And now we wait for that to be built, which I'll connect the things that way. So I'm assuming everything is working correctly. Let's go check out this. High pressure turbines by 5 is producing nothing. Why? So I'm not producing anything, actually. Because this is not getting anything. This is only 300 degrees Celsius. It's supposed to have a minimum of 700, but no mixture. Oh, yeah, look, it used that block up. So having that many machines is not good. Okay, so 5 isn't working. Let's take it back down to 2. Because when I had 1, I was working just fine. This is full. Does that mean I gotta make a couple of these? I might. I mean, I got the space for it. All right, we'll leave this run for a few minutes because what I think turning this all the way up is I need to add more of this stuff to get these to produce more, obviously. But that looks kind of cool. Look at that. Which I probably didn't need an extra one of those yet, but oh well. Do you need more foundations? So I can build what I need to build. So for these blocks, casting machine. I got the sludge. Right now I just need casting machines. Do I have another one? I have 1. Maybe I should build 2 more casting machines. Let's take all this and close it up. And maybe I build the casting machines for shoes. So I only have 1 section has to go in, and then the stuff comes out. And it could come out anywhere. So I actually could build the casting machines here. Wait, what side does it come in? Okay, so it comes out this side. So I want to make this stuff here. All right. Now I need to get these going. Which I'll probably bring that one over here too. But for now, I gotta figure out how I want to run this. This is the stuff. Actually, you know what? This might actually be better. Actually, because I don't need these right now. I could put the casting machines really close to this. There. This here. Oh, that was dumb. I should have put it over here. That there. Alright, so now they're all getting the sludge. And I have filters. Good, I have 15 filters. Funny thing is, okay, so just regular output. I'll do an output here, an output there. You know what? It's just going to have to be blue. All right, so that goes there. I did put these kind of close, but you know what? It is what it is. That's not going to work. Why is that not working? Oh. So these will build up over time. And I can pull those two out easily. This one, yeah, I could do that. You know that? I could do it like this. All right, I got this one as an output. That is an output. That is Xeno blue. Xeno red. And that one can go there. That one can go there. And then I need two more. I'll put these two on this side. Filter for Xeno blue. Xeno red. What did I say? This was blue, so this one's red. Actually, this should be red then. And this one should be blue. And that one can go right into there. And this one should be blue. And that one should be red. Ooh, no, that's not going to work because then this... I got a better idea. Oh no, I don't have filters that are double. Actually, I guess it wouldn't really matter, would it? Because it's all intaked in here. Well, you know what? And this one is red. So they're all going to go in like this. It'll be what it is. We'll make those go in. So I might end up having to make more of this. Let's see how much of this is getting used though. Okay, this is starting to get used up, which means I need to make more of these. All right, now this is starting to pump up some. Target of 800, energized reactor active. Now we're going. This is starting to get up to 20%. And it's powering these. Huh. It is powering a few of them. So let's look at the grid status. So now these are... So this is powering over the steam turbines. The steam turbines will come on only if this isn't enough. So this right now is handling all the juice for everything. Solar panel will kick in when the sun comes up. See, now the steam turbine turns on because this went down some. And it's matching it to keep it up. Batteries are fully charged. But I will have to make another one of these. Yeah, because that's not enough. So the sludge is a distillation column, and I don't have any distillation columns. All right, let's do... Let's do 2 distillation columns, which means we could take all of this out. Of course. So this is a jerry-rig kind of system here because I could have built this a little better. But I've never done it before, so I built it like something I'm not sure about. So what I'm thinking is I could actually just put one of these outputs for these items into just one distillation column. Oh, that's right. We need this acid to go in. Which will connect to all of these. So the best bet to do this, and then turn this down and over. Same thing over here. And then this one over here, I have to flip it up and turn. And come on, get attached. Put 2 out. Do that. Flip it on down. No. I want it all to be the same. All right, so the green fluid is going in. You will make sludge. You will make sludge. The sludge will come out to these. Display. Put you on there. And you. Put you all down there. So that's the sludge going out. Now this, I need to put 2 of these in here. And then I need to extend this. And The problem being, oh, I do have some. Which means I got to bring this back some. All right, so I only need to bring it back by 1. It's not. Oh wait, I can do it this way. I can do it this way. No, I can't, because then I have to move this one. All right, so this is the U. And that goes to U. I can drop these in there. That will start making the sludge. All right. Now, I can put intake. Actually, don't need to, do I? Well, yeah, I do. That one, I need more of these. Of course you'll need more of these, Mike. And this will be an output. That'll be an output. Much rather have these two as outputs, but I can't. Output. But that will not work, because then I need these outputs. See? Dagnabbit. These need to be filters. I could take that and move it up, though. You know what? That's what we're going to do. I'll get there. All right, so those go in that way. We'll put this filter in here. This intake, and then that input. So this will be blue, red. Really don't want to make them. I could go over there and get some more of these, but I don't want to do that right now. Because all I have to do, all they have to be is that. And then I could do one filter here, which I can make that blue. And then I can have one filter here, which I can make this as red. And then this. You can go there. And there. And oh, you know what? I did that wrong. I did do that wrong. Because I should have put the filters in here. really should have done it that way. I can still do it this way. Hold on. I can do this as blue. We can take these two off. And this one is red. And oh wait, I gotta put this as a filter. So this will be Xeno red. There we go. So the two blues go in that one, the two reds go in that one, the blue and red will go in this one. This will be nothing really. And then there's the mistake I made. I'll add you in here as extras. So that fills that tank up now. And oh, it's down to 20 Celsius. Ooh, 20%. It just can't hold this. Enriched uranium. There's nothing going on. It needs 128 bricks. 2,700. It's got enough, but the bricks are not going in. Oh. Because I made a big mistake there, Mike. That's awesome. Drop that in. Drop that in. Ooh, you know what I didn't check? How are we doing here? Okay, looks like we're doing good. $30 into that, 30 into that, 30 into that. The sludge is producing. Reactor fuel mix is producing. Now this is getting heated up. So I'm gonna have to let this run for a few minutes to see how it works. And I don't need two of these anymore, but you know what? I've already hooked up two. So I might as well finish the two I hooked up. There you go. 2 steam reactors going. Eating off the steam. Residual. I don't know if there's only going to be any residual. So that's not exactly true. Like one reactor fuel, 1 reactor, and 1 steam go to 10 turbines isn't right. I should fix that, because that means you would need to make a bunch more of this uric acid, right? Olumic acid, and ignium enriched water, a bunch of these shards, power and Xeno things. I don't think these three are enough. I think I should have at least 2 more. And I'm debating on whether or not to add those in right now. 1950. So that tank is full, even though... So I think I got to add more of these. And I really think I need to organize this better. I think 5 of these, probably 5 of these. Which, you know what? 1, 2. And this casting machine, right? Yeah, casting machine. I think what I need to do is just run these, cut all this stuff out and run these things. Oh, wait, you know what I didn't do? I didn't run an exit for this one. What the heck? Holy cow! I never ran an exit for that last one. Wow. That was a big mistake. $84. Ignium enriched water. Holding strong. So what I need to know is if this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slot goes down. I think it does. Look, it's already going down. It's 156 right now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it jumped up. Oh, it's jumping up more. It might hold as of right now for 5. Some more. Should be coming out of those 2. Okay. Maybe it's holding. 9,000. 15,000 reactor fuel mixed, energized. Okay, so this is holding at 20%, which is what I got this sending at. And this right here, no, that's the input. Depleted reactor compound is going back into here. But how do I know how do I know if there's depleted? It doesn't have a depleted in here. Cycling depleted reactor compound from the steam needs to be looped back into. I know. There's still a fish in there, which is really odd. I don't know what's up with the fish, but so be it. Okay, so that's just the same screen. I didn't know if there was another screen in here for depleted. That's another door. It doesn't look like there's a panel to show me depleted. So this is running at 20%. Oops. Almost messed things up there. This is running at 20%, which means this is running at 20%. Because we're only pushing 20% there. Just only running these a little bit. I wonder if I could, per minute values dynamically adjust based on utilization. Always burns fuel at the target utilization rate. If needed, the reactor can be operated at lower loads. Let's turn it up some. Let's turn it up to 30%. $15,966. And that ran up to 30%. If this is running, oh, this is at 12,000. Now I'm wondering if I should have built one of these modular storage tanks and move the product into the tanks. Okay, this is holding at 1596. Let's go up to 40. Jumps that up to 1718. It says active every once in a while and deactive. So we're at the current load at 40%. All right, so this is building up. 7,000. 10,000. 13, 15. So it's 16,000. Output is full. Output what? The steam can't be full. This is the input of water. Depleted reactors output? Reactor always burns. I wish it would tell you what output is full. Max input rates, 180,000 liters energized, 90,000 liters minimum water, 360,000 minimum steam, 180,000 depleted reactor compound. Wait, is it because solar power is on too? The solar power is running at 132 megawatts. This is barely pumping anything. I'm thinking I might need one of these. Because I think the depleted is maxed. The steam can't be maxed because the steam would be pushed all the way through all of these, right? $10,000. Current power output's like 4 point nothing. So it's not pushing all the steam in here. Because you can already see the max is 360 or 36,000 liters a minute. Right now it's only at 10 maybe? 36,000 liters exhaust of steam. And neither one of these are using anything. And this can handle 186, so this can handle 3. Oh, what the heck? So I'm betting it's this. Now we're going to try this. And doesn't matter. Wait, this now takes high tech? These didn't take high tech before. This now takes high tech. Oh no, this is construction material. Okay. I could have sworn it said high tech. So this is 600,000. Base is 100,000. So I can take this and run that out. Then I can take these and run this in. Which means I'm probably going to need more of this. And this would have to come across. I'm building it before it can be built. Good, yeah. This one here. All right, so now all I got to do is wait, and then I can take that over there out. This one will be pretty easy. Not so much easy. Well, means I got to take a little bit of a loop right here. Huh. Probably should have pushed it back a little bit, but it is what it is. Let's go over here and see what this thing is giving me. Yeah, it's not giving me anything. Because I think this right here, no. I wish it showed how much of this product was coming back. Depleted. That's right, guys. Let's get that built up really quick. Reactor fuel mixture. Oh, that's getting full. And that's getting full. I wonder if I need to build another modular thing for this. I might have to. Let's go right here. I might put another modular one right here. Connect to these two places, these pipes. think that's what I'm going to do. I'll put it in... Oh, shite. I should have it here. All right, so I want them... I want it to connect to about... right there. Up and up and up and up. Up. Top and... blocked by another... Okay. So this can't be built here. I gotta pull it out some. Which is probably that pipe right there. Yep, that's what it was. All right. Tower. Top. Start construction. All right, so this one is now built. And depleted reactors 2000. All right. I gotta be careful. Oh, no, no, no. So I need to get these two to connect. Actually, this would be easier if I did this. I think I'm too... Nah. How about that? And now the fuel mix isn't going in. Why? Because the blue one came out for some reason. So that's going to be a problem, is I'm going to have to turn these into filters and only do bricks. Well, I can't do that when it's filtered. But I should have grabbed those as bricks. Or the one. That's going to be a problem. You either got to put filters on these, or they have to build these to designate which item is actually going out. And let's see, this will go up. And this will go up. That'll go right about... Does that look right? All right. So when that gets built, I just change that over to that. And take that over that and remove this. Okay, so no reactor stuff is in here now. I'm just missing an input because this has got to heat back up. Jeez, that one little mistake. And now this thing's got to get cooking to 700 again. And it happened again. Of course. So this has got to be filtered. This is the only way it's going to work. Which means this has got to go. That's got to go. I'm going to have to figure out how to get this one. I'm going to need more filters. Now we got to get this as Xeno. I mean, these aren't Xeno. These are reactive bricks. And this. So we got that as reactive bricks. I gotta take this one out. Why do I have 2 reactive bricks on that? Oops. So that'll go there, which means this one's going to come out. And we're going to filter this. It's a reactive thing. So that'll be reactive bricks. That'll be a reactor. That'll be a reactor. Now this, I got the blue coming out. Could get the red to come out here. So this, because that's red, that's red. Oh, look at this. That should be blue. The blue is maxed, so it was backing up into this. All right. So that red will come out. That red will come out to these two. The blue will go that one. The blue will go over here, where this red will go over there. Okay. These will all be bricks coming out only. And one more blue to mess everything up. Oy vey. But I shouldn't have any more blues coming out. And I think the only reason the blue did come out on that one is because this little line got backed up. And not enough space. So there's probably some way to put an inventory over here and have them all go into an inventory, but all right. Maybe. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it as blue going in. So it goes in much faster. And boom. What I could do is help it get ahead a little bit. That way it stays ahead, hopefully. I can't do that with the enriched water. All right, so this is now done. And probably need to move these back. Turn this to this. You there. What the heck? All right. So we should be filling this up, which is emptying out over here. 15,000. We're almost getting up to... Almost getting up there. So this won't be up there yet. A lot of trial and error going on here, but that's all right. We're going to get up there. Has to hit 700 before it starts cooking. I didn't expect to be doing this long, but oh well. It's going to be a long one video, guys. Starting up. Come on, get there. The enriched water is empty. Come on. Nuh-uh. Yeah, that's that. I thought I was cooking it. Now it seems like I'm not, because the enriched water is done. How do you like that? We use that much that fast? Huh. Well, I thought I was on a roll. Turns out I am not. This is starting to cook and it's going to do a little something, but it ain't going to hold because I'm going to run out of enriched water. Which means I got to go all the way over there to fix it. But I'm not doing that this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Good googly moogly. I was kind of hoping to have all this up and running. I gotta know. I'm sorry. I just gotta know. We're not ending it. Let me go over here and figure out what's going on with Enriched. Well, it looks like our enriched water here is just not producing enough. That's all there is to it. So I need to build more chemical processors. Oh joy. Probably 2 of them should be good, right? I can put them right on the front here. I got the water. I got this on the front. And I could hook to this enriched. Wait, is this the enriched? No. Well, this is the enriched. It's not the enriched. Polymeric acid is down. I've got enriched. I just don't got acid. You know what? I built 2 of them. I'm going to do 1 of each. Give me a sec. So I built 4 of these olumic acid creators and only 2 of the enriched, because the enriched I'm not having a problem with it. It's filling up pretty quick. This is not, even with 4, this thing is not filling up at all. It's very slow. And I'm thinking 4 is not enough. I got 1, 2, 3, and 4 right there. With crazy piping all around. And I'm thinking 4 is not enough. I'm thinking I'm going to have to add like 2 more. Because it's not filling up. Look at this. It's at 800. Now it's going up. 880. 960. Man, I can't believe that. It is really slow. Chemical process, 300 per minute. Where this is 6,400 a minute. No wonder this is so much faster. At 300 a minute. At 4 of them, it's 1,200 a minute. This thing runs back around about every 4 minutes, right? It's 60, 60. That's it stops 60, 60, 60. That's only 3 minutes. So it's every 3 minutes, and it's only going to pick up 1,200. I'm probably going to have to build 3 more of these processors. And then this is going to run out. Look, it's already running out, which means I'm going to need more crushers. Oy vey, man. All right, I'm going to run back over there. We'll come back next episode to mess with these, because I think I'm definitely going to have to be messing with that. Let me run back over to this side. So this is definitely not being made. Nothing's being made here. Because I just don't have the stuff. I can't believe that. Wait a minute. It is the Enriched. What is going on here? I got plenty of volumetric. What is going on? $11,000 in a volumetric. And I've got nothing. What? Okay, so the train's not dropping off the stuff. I gotta check this out. This is nice timing. The train just pulled up. I got 1 minute to figure out what's going on. Ignium enriched water. All right, hold on. I'm turning off autopilot real quick because I got to figure this out. The ignium enriched water is going into here, which is filled completely. So why are we having... This is a load. It is loading onto it. I guess I can't see what's in there. But I know it's the volumetric acid. This is the Enriched. There's 25,000. Why are we not getting that in there? It's going in. You know what? Let's go to the other station. Now we're stopping the autopilot so we can figure out what the heck's going on here. All right, so those are coming off. The olumic acid is unloading. And look, this is now unloading. Why wasn't it unloading before? It was not unloading. All right, I'm gonna set the autopilot back to 60. And I'm gonna follow this down. See, it's not. What the heck? It did unload. You're telling me it used all that fast? There's no way. There was some 20,000 in there. It used that amount that fast? What? There's like no way it used that much that fast. No way. Holy cow. All right, you know what we're doing first? No more of that. You're done. We're going to hold on. We're going to let this thing build. We're going to come back next episode and figure out what the heck's going on. Because did this thing really just pump out 20-some thousand gallon liters of ignium enriched water that fast? Did it like just come in here, immediately pump out? It just seems like impossible to me. That fast. So we'll find out. Until next time, look to the left for the previous episode, look to the right for other series I'm doing, and hopefully we'll figure it out later. Bye-bye.